Hello Libra, welcome to my weekly tarot love reading. I'm the Tarot Muse, and I've got some cards laid out here for you. I work with a few different spreads, and yeah, these cards are starting to give me some kind of backstory as to what's going on for you. And I can see that what's needed in your life at the moment is to return to a state of playfulness, if you have not already entered back into this state. So while I'm busy talking to you, I'm just pulling out the cards for you. I have shuffled these cards very well, and so we can just dive straight into the reading. So yeah, with regards to this playfulness, it's coming up in the center as the subject that we're dealing with. So I also see that there's some kind of completion that's busy happening with a relationship. So that may or may not be you. I see there's some kind of walking away that's happening. So I've got all the cards here. Let's go deeper and find out what it's about. So for the Knight of Cups, let's pick 3 cards. And the Knight of Cups is an offering of love, or a romantic suitor. And I see that you weren't seeing the bigger picture with the deception, and now there's a stalemate that's been reached, or some kind of emotional indecision. So with regards to this love offering that was, or this romantic suitor, or this person of love in your life, you weren't seeing the deception that was there. You weren't seeing how it is that you were deceived by it. And so now it's reached a place of stalemate. So what's crossing this romantic suitor is the 5 of Coins, which is a card of financial struggle, but also just general struggle, a state of victimhood, really. Let's get 3 cards for that and find out what that's about. So I've got the World card. Yeah. So, yeah, there's an attempt to... I've got the World card, I've got the 3 of Wands, and the 5 of Cups. So, you know, this card may or may not be a card of financial struggle. The 5 of Pentacles, that's crossing the Knight of Cups. It may just be a card of struggle, emotional struggle that you're going through, struggle with regards to realizing the nature of this relationship. And so with the World card and the 3 of Wands coming up, it shows me that you may either you realize the relationship is over and you're looking away from the loss, or you realize the relationship is over and you're considering a journey, going somewhere, going away somewhere to process or deal with or get over the loss, away from the loss. Okay. I say this because I've also got the Ship card over here in the Lenormand, and the ship. So the cards here are Ship, Path, Letter, Fox, Clover. So it's talking about a new direction, a journey in a new direction. There's communication of a journey in a new direction. And then I get the Fox card, which is the card of deception, and Clover, card of luck, deceptive luck. So, yeah, so that's interesting. Let's go a little bit further and see what comes up. Let's see what happened in the past. So I've got the 2 of Pentacles, the 2 of Coins, so managing, juggling, and yeah, some kind of situation, curiosity, taking power back, new creative beginnings. Okay. I don't know what any of that is, and I'm just going to put those cards back. All right, so managing some kind of situation. It could be a financial situation, and yeah, the destruction of a partnership, a successful relationship, and the surrendering to that. So I see you, whatever this was, possibly around business, something that comes crumbling down, and it changes the direction in which you're moving in. So it's like you're moving in a new direction now, and this new direction is moving away from the struggle of it. Okay, so it's something in the past. What is conscious for you right now, Libra? I see you walking away from something. We've got the 8 of Cups. And the Eight of Cups is... so we've got the Queen of Swords, the King of Wands, and the burden. Okay. So you are Swords, you are Libra. Libra rules air alongside Aquarius and Gemini. So this is either you or it's another air sign. But it's moving away from this conflict, this emotional distress, something that no longer serves you, from a King of Wands who's a fire sign. So a Aries or a Sagittarius or a Leo, because there's a burden. It's a burden. So I see that the connection between you and this person, the fire sign, is a burden, and I see you walking away from that, emotionally walking away from this burden. So this is what is conscious for you right now. What is unconscious, and when I say unconscious, I mean it hasn't come into your field of awareness fully yet. Nostalgia card, or the sweetness from the past. Interesting. So consciously you're looking at moving away from the burden. So it doesn't necessarily mean that you're moving away from the relationship. It may just mean that you're moving away from whatever that burden is, and it's some kind of, the Devil card comes up, so it talks about some kind of addiction that you've been incredibly anxious and stressed about, and I see you taking control of that anxiety by wanting to spend some time alone. Okay. So the what is unconscious is reflecting on the sweetness of the past, reflecting on, and it's been quite an arduous journey, the exchange of the relationship. I just want to get, and you're intuitively realizing that's what's needed for you right now is your independence, returning back to a place of financial independence, but also connecting to yourself, because there's too much confusion. Things are not clear with this person. So now I have a King of Pentacles. So now I've got two people. So possibly one person was one. So there may have been, the Devil card coming up may have been that there are two people here in the equation. So it's some kind of love triangle, okay? Because I've got the King of Wands over there, it's a fire sign, so an Aries, Sagittarius, or a Leo. And here I have an earth sign, so a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. And it's talking about this with regards to the sweetness of the past, the exchange of the relationship. It's been a tough journey for you. And you intuitively realize deep down inside that your independence is what's needed, because there's too much confusion and things are not clear with this King of Pentacles, this earth sign. And so who's taking a break from a Queen of Wands. Okay, so the confusion is around this other person, the Queen of Wands. So we have you're an air sign, you're Swords, Queen of Swords or King of Swords. We have a King of Pentacles, which is an earth sign, so Virgo, Capricorn or Taurus, and then we have a fire sign coming up in the picture. So there are three people now. All right, so let's see what's going on here. We've got the Justice card. Let's get 3 cards. And this is what's coming up for you. The Justice card is, so we have the Hierophant card, and the Hierophant can mean the needing to come back to structure, to stability, to uniformity, to tradition, to routine, or to access the Guru. The outcome of all of this is that it's pushing you to a deeper place of seeking, which in itself does bring some kind of structure and uniformity back into your life. But it's finding some kind of stabilizing And it's it's to do with the loss. And so on the one side of this guru, or this stabilizing element, this traditional element, we have the loss, and then on the other side we have emotional well-being. And so the Justice card is talking about how everything that has happened is leading you back to that state of stability and emotional well-being. This is what's going on for you right now in this transformation that you're going through. So the Death card is coming up for him, for him or her, for the other. And I want to see what that's about. Okay, so we've got the, we've got this Three of Cups again. Now, the Three of Cups, it can be a love triangle. It can be more than one person in a relationship that we're talking about here. So, or it can just be emotional fulfillment, like happiness, celebration, sharing. There are many of you Librans out there. Each of you have a slightly different angle to the story. So I'm trying to meet all of you. So with the Death card that this person, your partner or this other is going through, they're going through this realization around whatever this death is, whether it's an ego death or whether it's the death of the relationship. And on the one side that they are reflecting on is the illusion, the wishful thinking, the fantasies that they've created. And on the other side, there's the love triangle, or their emotional happiness in celebration. So they're really reflecting on whatever it is that they've done and how it is that they've been. They're definitely going through a process of change themselves and realization. So where's the relationship at? I've got the relationship card over there. Okay. So it appears that the connection still has this magic, despite the fact that you have detached a little bit, Libra, and despite the fact that there has been impulsiveness, some kind of impulsive action, like charging in, some kind of unconscious charging in, either things that you said or things that were done that weren't fully thought through. So despite whatever that is, perhaps, if there is, just speculating here, but if there is a love triangle and it is the other person that's in it, perhaps you charged in and you were angry and upset and it triggered a lot of things in you. But despite that, I see that there's still magic. I have the Star card coming up for your connection, for your relationship. And then in the outcome, we have the Fool card, which is the card of new beginnings, or trust, or letting go. And so, interesting. The new beginnings card is talking about we have the Ace of Wands, and the Ace of Wands is either the sexual passion card or it's a new creative beginning. So what this is talking about is a new creative beginning with regards to the sexuality or the passion, or if there is a love triangle, a new beginning with regards to that, finding your inner strength to take control and allow it. The card that I have here for you as well, Libra, it talks about the nature of a relationship. It's the Osho spread. It's very beautiful, and it talks about the nature of a relationship, which should be something like two trees firmly rooted in the earth, and it's the branches that connect at the top. The card's called friendliness, and it's talking about independence within a relationship, allowing whatever is needed, but the connection is through the roots, the leaves, not the roots, through the leaves at the top. But both trees are firmly rooted in their own independence, and so possibly there is a need for understanding this concept with this relationship if it is causing some conflict for you. I can see you are going through a breakdown, a transformation with regards to it, or you have been, and there is change coming your way, and I do feel that you will return back to a state of playfulness with all of this. And that there will be some kind of breakthrough. This is not in your field of consciousness or awareness yet. So this outcome is, it feels like it's your breakthrough. It's your you break through whatever it is that you need to break through. There's a new beginnings around the sexuality, the passion, the creativity, and there's inner strength and will and control on the other side. So then in the future, we have a different card. We've got the Eight of Swords, which is a card of feeling powerless and stuck. But then I see, let's just move these along. Then I see we've got the Page of Swords, reflecting on the teamwork and taking a stand with this new emotional situation. And again, the travel card comes up. So a new journey possibly for you. And this is how you take a stand. Or a new journey or a new passion with regards to love, self-love. So the outcome that I'm seeing here is this place, wherever it is that you were stuck and felt trapped, you've reflected on it, so you've given it so much thought, especially around the exchange, the give and take, the teamwork between you, and if there are two other people, them as well. And the stand that you're taking is it's a new emotional beginning and around love. And again, there may possibly be a journey, a travel somewhere, or it's just a new way of loving and seeing passion and connection. So this feels positive. It feels like you're moving in a new direction, and if this relationship has come to an end, there is a possibility that you are going on a journey somewhere and taking space from this, or the relationship is just going through a transformation and you're taking a journey within in order to bring about change. So I hope this was helpful. Would love to hear your comments if you resonated with it, if you're still here watching. So thank you for watching. Bye for now.